Who you guys with?
Ourselves.
Huh?
Ourselves.
Okay.
I need the last 10 felony cases filed to inspect.
For what?
For me to inspect.
They got cameras, they're actually recording us.
Okay.
Oh, great. Never better.
Are you coming with us or you?
Yeah, I'm shroomed out as a motherfucker, bro. Living the best life.
Was that in your best life?
Not really.
He didn't care.
No, he didn't.
And
So tell them your style today.
I think I'm gonna go in acting like a surfer stoner from like California, and see how they react to me asking for records as a
So
teenager.
you're gonna see if there's disparity in the treatment of you based on your presentation.
Yeah,
Like see some surfer kid and maybe we could violate him.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, I respect the gangster.
Who you guys with?
Ourselves.
Huh?
Ourselves.
Okay.
Acorns in the building.
What's that?
You got acorns in the building?
Those are dangerous. I don't know, man.
Good for you, Jeff.
Is it the same guy you recorded from last time?
No, we weren't here before.
No.
We weren't here before.
Oh, I definitely here before.
Just look up his antler
Huh?
and shoots off the boots.
I've been here before, but none of them have.
He was here, you were here, and he was here. I remember all y'all.
I've literally,
It was a lot of y'all.
I literally met him 2 days ago, though.
We going anywhere in particular, or you guys just checking
I bet you do remember me, but I wasn't with him. I was with somebody named Josh, and he looks very similar to him. I know what you're talking about.
that makes
He's
sense.
a redhead, like
Yeah.
kind of like he is, but they're different guys. So nah.
I didn't get my acorn. There it is.
Oh, okay.
I thought it.
Yo, can you help me? I really need. 1 second. I need the last 10 felony cases filed to inspect.
For what?
None of your damn business.
For me to inspect. Open Records Act.
Well, I mean, it's gay.
Ain't got nothing else to do with the life.
Is that a no? Open Records Act.
Man, one of the dumbest people ever. I swear to God, they're fucking.
Thank you.
If you go right down past that pillar, all the cases are laying on the counter.
Okay.
Perfect.
Is there one in particular that you're looking for?
No, we're just looking through the past 10 for a few things.
Thank you.
Because
Thank
I
you.
have a stack like this. To
Oh,
put on.
No, we just gotta look through these and then we should be okay.
Thank you very
Yep.
much. Appreciate you.
Thank you. That is definitely the quickest anybody's been.
See, there's no reason to hide him and just put him out. You know what I mean? I like that.
We're looking for any listed social security numbers on any of these.
Here we go.
You find them?
Right there.
Cover up the half of it with your finger. Cover up the last few with your finger.
You got one?
Yeah. Josh?
Yeah, sure enough.
New identity.
Sure enough. Well, now we can talk to them about this. So,
Or do you just want to use it?
I mean, I say we tell them about it and
what
see
I
if
wanna
they
show
like.
you
We need to
is-
redact this right now.
This
See what they
is-
say.
Maybe we should get a line of credit on it.
Line of
this
credit,
is
yeah,
just
we could
everything
use it.
out on the counter. Okay, so we came over here, and the last 10 felony cases are on the counter. So anyone can come in here and flip through these felony cases. And what you'll notice is they don't redact people's social security numbers. So anyone can come into the courthouse and gain access to all of your personal information and possibly commit identity theft or whatever nefarious purposes they have in mind. Now, this information is supposed to be redacted, but if you come into the court, any of your information is just open for anyone to come in and just inspect. That's this guy's, I'm covering it up, that's his social security number right there. But they just give to the public. You want to take that, James? You can take a look at it?
No, I don't want it on there.
Oh, he was covering it up with his finger.
Covering it up.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
This one's just interesting.
Get in here and get their name, date of birth, social security number, height, weight, everything. And look, somebody said, oh, height and weight doesn't matter. That's identifying information. You need to make sure that you meet their identifiers and figure out whether you somebody that meets your qualifications. You come in here and get all the people that are your same height, your same weight, your same gender, the same race as you, and then you go start looking them up online to figure out who the ones you look
But
closest
this is
to.
the court system, so why aren't they protecting that information? Why are they releasing it? Are they supposed to?
Well, that's what I'm going to ask you. Do you see anything around here that says make sure you've redacted name, date of birth, social security number, height, weight, and all that stuff? It'd be simple to put signs up or make people, sign an acknowledgement saying you've redacted this personal identifying information. Something that could be put in place that takes 2 seconds, but nobody seems to care. I just want to give you an example. Like, I'm just on this. We just asked for the last 10 files, as you know, and this is this woman's file. And police departments and the district attorneys and stuff, they're supposed to be doing their job. You guys don't technically have a liability here. But you got these beautiful windows, and you're the gatekeepers of people putting public information. So I go to the 3rd page of this person's file. You see all that?
So all the identifiers. So what you can do is send this down to our administrative office, and he is.
Because that's what I'm just all these cops and so they're not doing what they're supposed to. This is technically not the job of the court clerk. Y'all have to stamp it and file it. You can't deny it.
If you wanted more questions,
Yeah.
more explanations, or
Yeah.
get something done about this,
Yeah.
we have an administrative office.
Okay.
And Warren, his staff is right there.
Okay.
They can, direct you.
Or that's who they said to speak to. I don't. If there's somebody under her that can help us too. What I'm just trying to do is let somebody know about a big concern that we've been uncovering around Oklahoma. We found it here too. And so what it is, I understand that the court clerk, y'all take the files, y'all stamp the stuff, and as attorneys and people filing stuff, everybody has a responsibility to redact people's social security numbers and names and date of birth and all that stuff. But what's happening is, on your criminal side of things, none of the police department, the district attorney's office, none of them are redacting. So I just went over there, and I can show you. And we asked for the last 10 cases that were filed. And I only looked at 2 of them, but in both of those, I looked at the first 2. In both of those cases, I was able to get the person's name, date of birth, social security number, height, weight, all their personal address, every bit of their personal identifying information. To the point where, and this is one that I'm going to delete it. I am an attorney, and I'm going to delete it. But this was on the page right here, and this is this young lady's personal identifying information, all right there. So, again, understanding that the court clerk really can't stop somebody from filing something. But what we could do, and what I'm trying to get people to think about doing, is put more signs up that say social security numbers, especially at the filing desk. Something where, before things are filed, there's something that's acknowledged or out there that says you've redacted this information. And y'all are like, I know you're not responsible for doing that, but it's the best place to gatekeep all of these different agencies trying to file stuff is with the court clerk. Because you got Bethany PD, you got Oklahoma County, you got Oklahoma City Police Department, you got all these other agencies that file stuff here.
He's
and this is the best place to gatekeep, that kind of thing.
All right, cool.
Right?
So we are just a record keeper.
No, I understand.
And that is an open records act that they allow us to have those cases.
No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I understand
The
that.
DA filed those information.
Right.
We don't redact it.
No, I understand
So
that.
that would
Yes, ma'am. I
be-
completely understand that. But the court clerk is an elected position who represents the citizens of the county, right? And so, as a representative of the citizens, one of the things that she could do is put some notices up that remind officers and district attorneys before they file something that says, well, you're shaking your head, let me finish, but you've already shut down the idea of just putting up a sign that says, before filing, remember your obligation to redact personal identifying information. And you can even put on there what it says you can have, which is the last 4 digits of the social security number, the year of the date of birth. Those kind of things are allowed. A simple sign might help the voters for your court clerk have a little more security that somebody like myself, who's got no ill intent, can't get their information, but also the people who might have ill intent can get that information. So I'm just asking that you pass that along to the court clerk for her to consider.
So on the civil side, the attorneys know that that's personal information.
Well, now,
They would normally redact and do whatever they
I
want
understand.
to do or send
And they should on that side too. They should know
On the
better.
criminal side, the DA is filing it.
I understand.
And when they file it.
I'm going to talk to them too, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I understand
They're going to
that.
take a document that the
No,
DA has filed it and start marking out.
Ma'am, did I say for any of that? I said a sign at your filing desk reminding people that they have an obligation to redact pursuant to the Oklahoma rules, might be something that they should be considerate of. That's all I'm saying. A simple sign might.
I'll go before court.
Can you? Okay, before you
I'll
touch
just,
somebody.
okay, yeah, I'll let
I
you
just
know.
have
Move
to
back
think
over
about
here.
it.
You're blocking the.
Ma'am, you wouldn't
We
want
got
to be a
customers
victim
that
of
need to come
identity theft,
in.
and no one else.
got room.
It's a serious problem to walk into an office, get someone all their
Perfect. That's in
information.
the Leadership Square building.
You're blocking it too. You're in the middle of the line. If anything.
100%
You're
good.
with the county?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
We'll go. I'll
go.
start heading that way so I
Yeah,
can
let's
get you
go.
guys to the DA.
So one of the things, then, who can we?
It's like you're blocking the road. Let me stand in the middle of it real quick.
But one of the information are reports from you guys that are getting released in these filings. So y'all reports aren't getting redacted, and then all that personal identifying information is getting shared with everybody. Let me show you real quick. So I think you can agree with me. This is a terrible idea. I just went in there and asked for the last 10 felony cases that they filed.
Yeah.
Right? And said, give me the last 10 felony cases that you filed. Let me just take a look at it, public inspect. The third page of the second one, this poor woman's name, date of birth, social
That was
security.
a criminal case? Yeah.
But all that should be redacted.
Like she said,
I understand
that's all
that.
from the DA, so.
But here's the thing, though, it's a wide and systemic problem. And so if the court puts a sign up on there that says, don't, look, she's an elected official.
Yeah.
Great.
Never better.
Are you coming with us, or are you?
Yeah, I'm shroomed out as a motherfucker, bro. Living the best life.
Living your best life.
Not really.
He didn't care. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the Ivory Tower. The Ivory Tower in this particular case is the Oklahoma County District Attorney's offices, which are in a building which, I mean, quite frankly, I'm jealous. And I mean, I got offices on Black Wall Street with a view of an amazing ballpark. They've got offices that, quite frankly, the government shouldn't be paying for. I don't know, that's just my personal opinion and all. Anyway, what we're here to do is we're here to figure out whether they, unlike the court clerk of Oklahoma County, will do anything about the release of people's personal identifying information in court files. We clearly saw that they have no desire to do anything, and they said, oh, you need to go talk to the district attorney. So, we're gonna go talk to the district attorney. We've not been very successful with talking to government today. We'll see how this goes. Join us. Simply by walking in and asking for a copy for the file to inspect. All that information is supposed to be redacted. So the filer is supposed to redact that pursuant to the district court rules. And so the court clerk's like, we're not going to do anything about it. I was like, hey, will you put up some signs just to remind the filers that maybe they should redact this information pursuant to the rules? And like, not our problem. The problem is on the district attorney and the attorney's filing and all that stuff. And they're correct. The rules say that the filer has the obligation to redact, but nobody's doing that. So I wanted to put the DA's office on notice, like none of the files are getting filed with redacted information. And I can show you on my phone, and this should not be happening. And here, take your phone back right now. Sorry, I almost dropped it.
Well, I can tell
literally-
you what, I'm sure the DA would like to speak to you and would be open to it. Probably not.
Well, can we go see?
Well, I can tell you it's personal for me because while I was in Afghanistan, my identity was stolen. And instead of coming home from Afghanistan and being able to cope with not in a war zone trying to be killed,
Sure.
I came home from my identity stolen.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I just want to show you, and look, if the DA,
That's why
if we can go up and if somebody wants to speak to us, and if they don't want to speak on camera, that's fine, we can have that conversation.
I'm sure she would love to speak with you,
I just want to
but
show you,
I don't even have my glasses on.
Okay, well, this is a document I just literally went over there and took a picture of, and I'm an attorney, so I'm not going to share this publicly, but
We didn't have to request that. It was just out on the desk.
it's her name, date of birth, social security number, height, I mean,
Okay, if
every
it's just
bit of-
out on the desk, then I don't
No, it was a
understand.
court file. It was
We requested it. It was a requested Open Records Act request.
I mean, it's just out for anyone to see.
Okay. I'm sure she would be happy to speak with you guys regarding this.
Sure.
Especially if your identity is stolen. That's obviously not something you want to come back
Well,
from
do you
war
want to
on.
speak to her? We'll hang out down here.
That's why I got
I don't know what her schedule is right now, so I mean, to be fair, she's very busy, and it would be.
I know, but this is kind of important.
I understand, but
So is there somebody we can go upstairs and set an appointment with?
yeah, you can ask for her assistant.
Okay, I just don't know how to get there. That's really what we were trying to figure out is how to get there. To go after.
7th floor.
7th floor. Okay. I mean, but if you want to try to help us get something set up.
I would be happy to, but I'm at lunch.
Oh,
yeah, no, well, I totally understand.
We're
Yeah.
going to go out there and get an appointment set. I didn't expect to have like immediate help.
Let's make an appointment, and it's.
Do you want to take my info?
I would be happy to take your info. Do you have a card?
I don't have one on me. You want to? Anybody have? You want to take my cell phone number down?
Sure. Are you live now?
No.
recording, it's not live. Live means
I understand. I used to work in TV. I understand. Well, never mind.
I like hearing it.
We just got sent down here by them, and we were lost. I saw your district. Somebody saw your district attorney's badge. I don't know. I saw your DA's badge. That's why I asked.
What's your last name?
Durbin. Durbin.
Don't even worry about it. I'm professional. I'll redact on all your personal information.
Okay.
I release it. I put my
7th
information
floor,
out
you
there.
can make an appointment.
I mean, are you going to help me, or do I go to the 7th floor?
You can talk to her assistant Cheryl.
Okay, I'll go talk to her too.
I'll leave. I'm sorry. I'll leave. I'm the one that triggered you.
I thought we had. Ma'am, in office.
I mean, you're pretty
Did she?
flipping me off.
She flipped you off?
Calm down.
You weren't even like really going at her.
No.
That's who my brothers and sisters went and fought and died for, trash like that. That's why veterans kill themselves in large drove numbers, because our elected officials are a joke.
I don't need either.
This is for entry to this office call.
Shit and keep them in the dark, but.
Oh, thank you. Is this the district attorney's office? Okay. Well, I was speaking to her. She got upset with him and she flipped him off. So somebody should probably be aware of that. But the real reason I'm here is the district attorney's office is filing documents at the courthouse on felony and misdemeanor cases. And none of the files are being redacted for personal identifying information. So like social security number, wage and paper, all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Filings. That's the last 10 felony filings.
Excuse me, don't interrupt him. He's speaking. Thank you. Go ahead. No, we're not going to leave. Thank you, though, for the offer.
What just happened?
Hello.
Your person just sit me down. Okay.
Leader.
There's no leaders. There's no leaders. We're all Americans. Who are you?
I'm Keith Tully. I'm the chief investigator.
Awesome, Keith. Well, you can help me. I was trying to speak with a woman downstairs, and I gave her my name and social security. No, I didn't give her my social security number. That was the courthouse. That's the courthouse that y'all are doing. I'm sorry about that. I made a mistake. I gave her my name and phone number and email address. The reason why I came over here is the court clerk from the courthouse sent us at the courthouse. You're in a publicly accessible area, ma'am. You let me in, so.
They're trying to have a conversation over here.
I'm talking to Sheriff.
Tell me what you say.
So Ross, your employees are not liking their cameras. They don't like. Y'all have cameras everywhere. There's cameras there, there's camera.
Tell me what you need.
I'm trying to. Everybody can just.
Hey, sir.
Nice to meet you. My name's Ron. Yes, sir.
The DA's office currently.
And this is not just a problem with your office.
A bunch of people in here are trying to talk to the DA. They got cameras, they're actively recording us. Obviously, that's all within their rights to do so. But I am just giving you an update. I have right here as well. Do you want us to go ahead and have them leave?
Any kind of information. So like, for example.
No, sir, they're up on the 7th floor right now.
And he had in, sir, to talk to somebody. So I rang the bell and was let in.
She didn't have any idea what you
Well,
want.
I'm sorry, we're here to talk to the district attorney. How else would I speak to
Same
somebody?
thing you're talking about on your phone, we have kind of out on everybody's desk, which is
Okay,
why
well,
people
also
can't
on the,
come in there.
well, then who do I do an open records act request with?
You have to file a document.
No, well, I can do an open records act request in person during regular business hours, and this seems to be the office where I would do that. Where is that office? Where is that office?
Clerk's
No,
office.
It's
not in here.
I can do an open records act request for all your payroll and expense reports. Where do I do that?
That's not in here.
Then where
I
is
want
it?
all the emails of the district attorney that are not privileged. I'd like all those. Who do I ask for those?
I'd also like.
I really what I'd like to do is just talk to somebody and say,
Patsy took a video of me with their phone, so
policy
I'd
that
like to
says
request a
protect
copy of
us.
that.
All in the rule that we're trying to do.
Do you have any
No, you
idea
need
who
to
he
come
talks to?
Has somebody.
Well, you gotta have an appointment, because you just
Well,
don't
then,
show
who can
up.
that's fine.
If you wanna give me your name and number,
Yes, ma'am. I gave it to the
will-
lady. I gave it to a lady downstairs, and I don't know what her
Downstairs here?
Yes, ma'am. She came up. We were walking around, and she came up asking what we were doing, and I saw the district attorney's pen, and I'm like, "Well, ma'am, maybe you can help me." Anyways, she got mad at him. But anyway, I'll be happy to give you my information. She told me to come up here and make an appointment, so that's what we're doing.
She's gonna give you.
So I'm happy to give you my info, and y'all can contact me back, and we'll make an appointment. And
What kind of shoes are those?
So Ron, she created a public record with her by recording on her phone. Is that something that can be inspected?
Yes.
Right then and there?
Yes.
Well, we should have done that.
We should inspect it right then and there. We shouldn't have left.
Yeah, they're not gonna let you back in that room.
I gave my email. So how many days do they have to respond to?
They don't really have, it's a reasonable amount of time to me that you can have that to you in 5 minutes. So that's a reasonable
Wait, it
amount.
was right there in her hand. She could have done it right then.
Right.
The DA's office could use a visit from y'all, because I swear they're possessed by the devil.